Welcome and hello to so many friends and colleagues. Thank you for your participation in our How We Become Better Together virtual summit. As we enter into this unusual and unusually challenging admission cycle for the students going through the process, the counselors advising them, and the colleges reimagining how they recruit them, I am so grateful that we've been able to put together this virtual event, connecting both sides of the desk to promote the collaboration that is more than ever needed. I am Jonathan April, General Manager of College Greenlight. We are based in Chicago, but we support a community of organizations and colleges all across the country. I'm fortunate to be joined by Benjamin Fresquez, who represents the American Talent Initiative, our partner in this work, which you'll hear more about in just a minute. Ben is a program manager working at the Aspen Institute's College Excellence Program based in Washington, D.C. I want to give a big thank you to Ben and the ATI staff for their true partnership in our research brief and this event. With our time together, our goal is to ensure that all of you here today, our colleges and our CBOs, can gain additional tools and insights needed to enhance your collaboration and pave the way for more widespread post-secondary success. In this truly challenging time, we know that all of you are tasked with reimagining the ways in which we recruit and engage with students from underserved and hard-to-reach communities. Virtual tours, remote advising, and online information sessions in place of the campus tours, in-person programming, and high school visits we all know too well and we miss. At a time when the field-wide progress we have made toward college access and success is at risk, it is vital that colleges and CBOs come together to ensure all talented students can realize their post-secondary aspirations. In recognition of this imperative, we'll start by offering a quick overview of the CBO-College report ATI and College Greenlight released earlier this month, which offers an actionable framework for institutions and CBOs to leverage as they establish mutually beneficial partnerships. If you've not downloaded the report, please do so. These insights that will then provide strong context for our two panel discussions that detail the promise of these partnerships and provide a roadmap for how to translate the findings and recommendations from the report into practice. The first of our panels will elevate the perspectives of institutional leaders on the importance of college access-focused partnerships and the steps that colleges and universities can take to initiate mutually beneficial collaborations with CBOs. To provide this insight, we are pleased and honored to be joined by admissions directors that have done significant work over the years to expand college access at their institutions. Claudia Marroquin from Bowdoin College, Quentin Clay from Northern Illinois University, and Ashley Pally from Pomona College. Thank you all for your participation. The second panel of the day will explore the other side of the partnership, inviting input from a select group of national CBO leaders and practitioners. We are thrilled to be joined for this panel by Carmen Lopez, Executive Director of College Horizons, Brittany Cooper, Director of College Access and Uplift Education, Cassandra Salgado Geiger, Executive Director of Northwestern Academy for Chicago Public Schools, and Peggy Jenkins, the Founding Director of Palouse Pathways. Each of these individuals will offer invaluable insight into how CBOs can work in tandem with institutions to address a shared goal, expanded access and opportunity. We are grateful to the panelists who are offering their insights today and all of our attendees, all of you, for making time out of your hectic schedules to attend today's event. We also have opportunities for breakout discussions and open networking. There'll be opportunities for open networking throughout the event, and we've also incorporated two opportunities to participate in breakout sessions. The first opportunity follows the admissions representative panel for a period of 45 minutes and allows you to get in small groups and connect with other attendees from across the country to determine how to best bring the lessons learned from the panel into your practice. During the last hour of our program, we invite you to participate in additional moderated breakout sessions, or to participate in open networking, where you'll have the opportunity to connect with other attendees in a casual space through Hopin, the platform that we've used for today's event. Now, I'd like to offer a few words about College Greenlight, and Ben will offer some words about ATI. College Greenlight, my organization, is a leading college admissions advocacy network for professionals who support first-gen, lower-income, and underrepresented students on their journey to and through college. We bridge the important information and opportunity gaps that exist and bring CBOs, counselors, and colleges together to enhance college enrollment and completion. Launched in 2012 by our parent organization, CapEx, College Greenlight supports a nationwide community of more than 1,600 CBOs and schools and 15,000 counselors. More than 200 leading universities partner with College Greenlight to connect with college-bound students from underrepresented backgrounds, build new recruitment pipelines with right-fit organizations, and to promote their diversity initiatives to the Access community. Ben, do you want to talk about ATI?
Thanks, Jonathan. My name is Benjamin Fresquez, and I manage the American Talent Initiative and work with College Greenlight every step of the way in the development of our joint report, Better Together. I'm excited to join everyone for this virtual discussion on how to realize the promise of CBO-College Partnerships to expand college access and opportunity. Before I dive in, I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge your dedication, commitment, and service to students across the country. In this time of broad uncertainty, especially in the professional work that we all are committed to, my colleagues and I are so encouraged by the creativity, flexibility, and solutions-focused mindset you all have adopted to confront these extraordinary challenges before us. Now a bit on the American Talent Initiative. ATI and its 131 member colleges and universities aspire to provide more talented students from lower income backgrounds across the country with pathways to and through post-secondary education. United under a shared national goal, ATI members commit to recruiting, enrolling, supporting, and graduating an additional 50,000 Pell-eligible students by 2025. Led by the Aspen Institute, Ithaca SNR, and Bloomberg Philanthropies, ATI creates opportunities to elevate research and practices that contribute to lower income student access and success. I'm delighted that College Greenlight and ATI have partnered over the past 2 years to advance progress toward a shared mission. That is to expand access and opportunity for the talented students who we know can thrive in our post-secondary institutions, but may lack the connections and guidance to realize their aspirations. When our organizations joined forces 2 years ago, we did so with faith in the promise of CBO-College Partnerships to realize this vision. Now, as we embark on an unprecedented year in higher education and take stock of how much has changed in the college access and success landscape in those 2 years, we know that these partnerships are more important than ever. How? As you'll hear from our panelists, both CBOs and colleges have much to gain by coordinating a set of mutually beneficial activities that positions more students to persist and succeed in their post-secondary journey. For our institutions here today, CBOs engage with traditionally underrepresented students who aspire to enroll in higher education and represent a critical pool of diverse talent spanning race, ethnicity, socioeconomic status, geography, and a range of talents, abilities, and life experiences. We know that CBOs exist in all shapes and sizes and fall into 3 distinct categories. 1, nonprofit college access and success organizations like College Possible, College Advising Corps, and Chicago Scholars. 2, government-funded programs like TRIO, Upward Bound, Gear Up, and college prep high schools, including charter networks like KIT and Uplift Education. In recognizing that these talented students often lack adequate access to a high school counselor and in turn information about their post-secondary options, CBOs can bridge those counseling and advising gaps, propelling students through complex college admissions and financial aid processes. As a part of this invaluable support, CBOs position these talented students to realize their potential, making significant strides in post-secondary enrollment, academic engagement, and college-going behavior. And their engagement with students and the institutions they attend doesn't stop once they enroll. The partnership spans throughout their entire post-secondary journey. In response to any number of financial, academic, professional, and social emotional barriers that these students are likely to face, institutions and CBOs are there to offer the supports they need to persist and complete their post-secondary education. For all of these reasons, CBOs are an ideal partner for colleges as they seek to recruit and enroll future classes. By tapping into the potential of CBOs to bridge information gaps and expand the post-secondary horizons of thousands of students from lower income backgrounds and students of color, institutions can continue the important work of diversifying their recruitment pipelines and further help students realize their boundless potential. We truly believe that CBO outreach and engagement is an imperative for colleges. Last, we hope forums like this one continue to spark ideas for equity-focused action and surface opportunities to ensure America's seniors are on track to graduate from high school, embark on their path to post-secondary opportunity, and excel in their educational pursuits. Now for a quick overview of the key findings and recommendations in Better Together before we segue into the main program. So the end goal of what I just shared is the basis for the report that we released earlier this month, which seeks to address two critical questions. How might colleges and universities better serve students and families via CBOs? And how might these partners create a sustainable process for evaluating CBO and college relationships for long-term student fit and success? To ensure this report is grounded in the perspectives of institutional and CBO leaders and reflects the most promising partnership practices on display in the field today, College Greenlight and ATI conducted research interviews with college admissions leaders, CBO representatives, and other practitioners. To pressure test some of our emerging ideas from these interviews and field-wide research, we brought together leaders from CBOs and colleges for an in-person convening in 2019. The resulting insights informed a three-stage CBO-College Partnership framework, which is outlined here and fully detailed in the report. In short, this three-part framework provides a path forward for institutions as they determine how to initiate the partnership development process with CBOs, implement tactics and provide resources that ensure CBOs are better able to support students in their post-secondary journey and improve their existing CBO partnerships in an effort to make further progress toward their agreed upon outcomes. To make this framework as actionable as possible, we've included an accompanying set of 9 sub-strategies culled from proven practices across CBOs and colleges surveyed for this report. To see how the principles of this framework can be translated into practice, we shared 2 in-depth case studies from 2 very different institutions. The first, an overview of the University of Michigan's efforts to initiate a comprehensive CBO partnership development strategy, and the second, a profile from the University of Richmond's longstanding commitment to scaling and improving partnerships. Whether you use this report as a means to launch your CBO outreach efforts or formalize and expand existing partnerships, we hope it serves as a catalyst for the collective efforts that we need to preserve the progress we've made toward widespread college access. As it stands, too many students from lower income backgrounds and communities of color miss the opportunity to pursue a bachelor's degree. At a time of broad economic displacement and great uncertainty, this gap is only likely to widen. We hope the insights shared today can help you effectively navigate this ever-changing environment together, ensuring that more students can still access the promise of a post-secondary education and catalyzing an equitable economic recovery for our nation. Before we start diving into the day, I'd like to thank College Greenlight for the opportunity to partner in this critical effort and extend a note of gratitude to you all for spending part of your day with us amid a countless number of competing priorities. Jonathan, back to you.
Again, a big thank you to you, Ben. I'm really excited for the programming that is to follow. Thank you again to all of you for joining us and for being a part of this collaborative community. We hope this day encourages colleges and CBOs to develop new partnerships and expand opportunities for students. As Ben mentioned, we believe these partnerships are imperative. Thank you for being here and for the meaningful work that you do to expand access and success. Thank you.